How's it going, everyone? College Lefty, and this video we are trying to make the World Series. I'm at 895 rating, and this opponent has Willie Mays and everybody else that goes along with it. He also has Tony Gwynn, Mike Trout, Jose Bautista, Francisco Lindor, Pudge, and DeGrom on the mound. So I'm definitely in for something right here. I am at 895. I need to win this game, and we're playing at a minor league stadium. There to start the game off, Steve Finley is ripping an extra base hit down the third base line, and I figured it was going to be an extra base hit. I was hoping that he was going to be able to beat that out, and that brings up Pablo Sanchez, who is going to pull the slider into right field. My PCI wasn't really on that one, but the barrel of the bat kind of was, and if I would have squared it up a little bit better, I might have been able to send it out for a 2-run homer. But that brings up Giancarlo Stanton with a 2-2 count and 1 out in the inning. He threw a fastball up in the zone, and I was sitting on that. I was waiting for it. And I thought Mike Trout was going to be able to make the play. I kind of got messed up there on the bases with Steve Finley, but I am able to score the early 1 run once again, and that is big. I mean, these early leads are absolutely huge. The past couple games I've been able to get them. There I squared that one up with Trevor Story, unfortunately, right to Mike Trout. And now here we're facing the 99 overall signature series. Willie Mays, this card is an absolute god. He sends one to left field there on a laser foul ball very early at hit 107. So I'm not trying to throw this card anything that he can hit. Go with the fastball up and inside, and I get him to break his bat there. Pablo Sanchez makes the play, throws it to Cody Bellinger. That's going to be a huge out number 2. And now we're facing Mike Trout. I really have to try and keep Willie Mays off the base path because I don't want to have to throw any fastballs to Mike Trout. I don't want to have to try and keep Willie Mays from stealing second and third against me. I really want to focus on the batter in that situation. That's why that out was so big. But later on, Josh Donaldson is getting a base hit. That's going to be a nice way to start this inning off. I didn't want to pinch run for him this early in the game. But, I mean, the very next batter, Jonathan Scope, is going to send one to center field just off the end of the bat there. But Willie Mays is going to track down anything in center field. So I have to try and send the ball over everybody's head in the outfield. And this opponent is sending a rocket to shortstop. Look at Trevor Story on a jump throw from left field, from shallow left field. He makes the play. And in this one, I have Walker Buehler on the mound. Even though I have pitched very effectively with him, I don't necessarily think that this would be my number 1 choice playing for World Series. I would really rather have Cy Young or Roy Oswalt on the mound. I mean, that Mark Pryor has pitched pretty well for me, but at the same time, I'd rather have those other 2 guys in this situation. But there I hung a curveball, a knuckle curve, and luckily Pudge Rodriguez did not send it out for a 3-run shot. That really would have put me in a bad position to try and make a comeback against a team like this with the team that I have. But, I mean, at least I'm able to get something going, up by a run, still getting something going with Pablo Sanchez there. That's going to be a big way to start this inning off. I mean, even though I wasn't able to score him, every time I get a couple guys on base to start off the inning, that's what I need, especially against a player like this who's already made the World Series, and he has every card in the game. And then Trevor Story is going to send another one out to center field. So, I mean, I kind of lined out with him to left field, hit one to center field, kind of spraying the ball all over the yard, which is good. That's exactly what I'm looking to do. Top of the 4th inning, though, still only up by 1 run, and that's not going to be enough to beat somebody like this. With this type of a team, I'm sure he has some guys on the bench that he can go to if he needs, at least to try to manufacture a run, or has some power on the bench as well. I mean, he's got every card. There, Mike Trout sends a home run out to left field. That's a no-doubter on a 3-0 count. I mean, he was swinging 3-0. I got to respect that and tip my hat. He hit the pitch, but at the same time, I threw one right over the plate for him to hit out. I was trying to just throw a strike in that situation, but I probably should have just walked him. But who knows? I mean, right there, that ball would have got through if I wasn't playing in the shift with Jose Bautista. You never really know what's going to happen. So I never really like to put the guys on base, especially to lead off an inning. There's Steve Finley's going to make a play on the right field wall there. That was very nice in foul territory. Nice play from a gold fielder out there. The icon was kind of throwing me off. And Pablo Sanchez is going to get another base hit. That's going to be sent to left field. A little bit late on that one, but I mean, 88 contact with 102 power and like 70-something vision. The creative player is definitely overpowered. And right there with Giancarlo Stanton, I thought I got that one. As soon as it went into the air, I knew I was under it, and I knew Willie Mays was going to make the play. But, I mean, at the point of contact, I thought that ball was crushed. I was really hoping for a 2-run shot because we're a 1-1 game, moving later into the game. This guy is the home team, and there Willie Mays is going to send a base hit to left field. 92 speeds on the base path with a good stealing rating. And just luckily I was able to get out of it. Now we have Josh Donaldson up. he still has DeGrom in the game. And on an 0-2 count, he throws a fastball up in the zone, and I sent it out for a home run. I was sitting on a pitch up in the zone. He threw it, and I squared it up. Might have been a 1-2 count, but nonetheless, a solo shot. Very next batter, Jonathan Schoop sending one out to left field. That's going to be tracked down by Mike Trout. I felt like I was on that one a little bit. Just it was off the plate, but I did barrel it up. Then with Willie Mays, I definitely squared that one up. Probably as good as you can with 59 power and 59 contact. Although I have hit one home run with that Willie Mays. I thought that ball was going to be crushed off the wall at least. But nonetheless, we're moving late into this game. I don't have Goose Gossage available because I used him for a couple innings in the last one. Trying to close that one out to put myself in this situation for World Series. So I'm not going to be able to use Goose. I'm going to have to go to other bullpen guys, and hopefully this opponent does not tie up the game, because if he does, it's going to be tough to compete with his bullpen. At the same time, a lot of my guys are tired from previous games where I went to my bullpen early on. And then J.D. Martinez off the bench. He's sending one to right field. That's going to be extra bases. Bottom of the 8th inning, 3-2 count with Pat Neshek on the mound. He's a little bit tired. I went with the slider away, and I got Willie Mays there, the best card in the game so far. I was able to get him to roll over and hit it to Trevor Story. He made the play. Top of the 9th inning, I'm trying to at least get a couple insurance runs. At least one, maybe a couple, and Trevor Story's going to send that one out on a flare for a base hit. Brings up Josh Donaldson, who already homered in the game, and he's going to hit into a double play. So definitely a rally killer there, but I'm 3 outs away from the World Series and a solid reward. I really need the stubs to build up my budget team. I'm going to be selling the card if I'm able to get it. But right here, I brought in Johnny Venters. I'm facing Mike Trout. Mike Trout had a great inside edge versus righties, and I know he has less power versus lefties. He's trying to avoid the home run there. Went with the sinker up and away, and I got him swinging, so that was a nice out. Now I went with Fernando Rodney, and I wasn't able to locate the circle change up there. He draws the walk, and that's just really unfortunate. I went to the bullpen here to try and warm some guys up. As you can see, I only have a couple dudes, but some of them are tired. And this late in the game, I mean, we're only in the 9th inning. This opponent brought in Kenny Lofton with 98 speed, 99 steal. I figured he was going to go. He didn't go on the first pitch, but he was definitely looking for a fastball. And now I really wanted to try and get the out right here. I pick off because I figured he's going to try and steal, but I'm trying to get this out. This batter is the guy that I want. I don't want Rogers Hornsby to hit a walk-off home run against me. So I don't want to throw anything with the slide step. I basically let him take the base because that's really all I had. I needed to try and locate, and there he's going to send a base hit up the middle on a changeup, and that's going to tie up the game at 2-2. So not the best way to close this game out, and that's probably where my weakest point of my team is in the bullpen. But luckily, Francisco Lindor does ground out to shortstop there. Now we're in the top of the 10th inning. Nobody out. Jonathan Schoop up at the plate. I tracked that fastball all the way on the inside corner, facing Edwin Diaz, and he goes to a fastball inside, and I squared that one up. I was sitting on a pitch low, and Jonathan Schoop is going to hit another home run, making it a 3-2 game. Well, not another home run, but he's going to add to the few home runs that I have hit in this one. And then I brought in Nelson Cruz off the bench, squared that one up a little bit, not to the best of my ability, and I sent it to center field. Luckily, I brought in Dellin Betances. He's my only guy that I really can go to in this situation. Got the strikeout there, luckily on that slurve. I wasn't trying to throw it in that spot. And there, I accidentally threw it in the same spot. Aaron Judge off the bench is going to have an extra base hit right there. So he's in scoring position. He's going to have the top of his lineup coming up in Tony Gwynn and Willie Mays. So I'm definitely going to have to go through a couple good players here to try and make World Series. I mean, this guy's got a bunch of 99 cards. He's got a lot of all the collections done. He's got a lot of those cards in the game, and those cards are really tough to pitch to. I mean, I'm using a lot of golds here. Willie Mays is going to send one into the gap. I probably shouldn't have went with the fastball there, but if I throw that pitch where I'm trying to throw it, up and inside off the plate, I might be able to get him to break his bat again and make the last out. But here he's trying to steal. I went with the slurve, and Pablo Sanchez is amazing. He's throwing him out. That was the game-winning run, and now I need to get something going. He went ahead and left in Kenny Lofton, and he's actually playing first base. So he dropped the ball there. I was really hoping that would happen, because as soon as I hit the ball, I was like, wait, he's going to be out. And then I thought that Kenny Lofton was playing first. So that opens up my chances to win this game. Giancarlo Stanton sends a flare out into the outfield. So now I have a chance here. First and third, I'm going to go ahead and pinch run Billy Hamilton for Stanton. Go with the better defensive outfielder as well. If I'm able to score these runs, I'm trying to get a second run for insurance. He went with the fastball. I figured he was going to think I was stealing, and I squared that one up with Bellinger. That's going to be a 3-run shot, and I'm looking to close this game out now, up 6-3. In the bottom of the 11th, the opponent gets a base hit with first baseman Kenny Lofton. He sends it over the shortstop's head, so he's not going down without a fight. This game has been back and forth late in this one. Rogers Hornsby now up at the plate. 19 pitches in with Betances. He's trying to steal. That ball probably should have been sent out for a home run, but Billy Hamilton's going to be able to track it down. I'm not sure if Stanton would have got that one, but he's not out there. Billy Hamilton is, and he is able to get that one with 97 reaction, 97 speed, and silver fielding. So I'm not sure why this opponent was trying to steal, but for the last out, I was able to get him caught stealing, and that was how we get into World Series. I mean, I should get 5 points. That guy was in the World Series, or had previously been in the World Series, because he did have the banner. But Dellin Betances gets the win. Cody Bellinger is the player of the game with the 3-run shot on that lefty crime facing Josh Hader. That was a huge at-bat and exactly what I wanted. We move up to 9-15 and into the World Series, so that's going to be awesome. I'm going to go ahead and see this pack right here. I did not clip myself opening the pack, but I do have proof that I have it right here, and I'm going to be picking Don Mattingly. I went ahead and sold him. I picked up JD Martinez and Manny Machado live series cards, and I'm going to be debuting them in the next video. But here's my stats so far throughout ranked seasons, and thank you guys so much for watching. I'm College Lefty. If you enjoyed, please leave a thumbs up and subscribe if you are new. I'll see you guys in the next debut videos. Peace out.